Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about skincare layering, how to layer your skincare on your face, what should come first, what should come last, how to pair your products together to get you the best result. Some products won't work well for you if you don't pair them well. Okay, if you pair them wrongly, you will not get the result that it's meant to give you. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I layer my skincare routine and how you can layer your skincare routine. The first step to do is a cleanser. I've already cleansed my face in the bathroom when I was showering, so I use this cleanser from Face Fact. I have the two of them. Okay, so this is what they look like. This is the Ceramide Skin Barrier Complex Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. I think the hydrating is of two types based on the ingredients. This here contains 5 ceramides, hyaluronic acid plus oats. Okay, yeah, so to deeply cleanse your dry, sensitive skin and to strengthen your skin barrier. While this second one here contains 2% salicylic acid and Niacinamide. Okay, so yeah, this is going to help deep cleanse your face, help your pores, also strengthen your skin because it contains ceramide. So these are the two face cleansers I use. I also love the simple face cleanser. I'm going to put it on my screen. So for an African girl, need more of gentle cleansers. Get to a gentle cleanser. This is the 2% salicylic acid. This helps my texture. Okay, so this particular one helps my texture. I put it on my face and I give it like a 2 minutes. Okay, on my face. Then I wash it off. My face feels smooth after washing it off. So next up, after your cleanser, the next thing you should do is apply toner. Okay, so there was a time when we thought toners were not important because brightening toners, like, you already have your vitamin C serum, you have other dark spots, whitening, brightening, face cream and face toner. So at some point, toners was like, what's this thing for? What's this thing for? But now, toner is a very important step in your routine. Get you a face toner. Get you a face toner, my darling. Face toner is going to help your skin. Okay, so I use the Ordinary toner. Okay, this is their 7% glycolic acid, the Ordinary toner. So this helps to exfoliate my skin, remove dead skin cells, so that I'll have a smooth canvas to apply my other skincare products. Okay, so this is gentle. Okay, it contains 7% glycolic acid. It didn't affect my skin because after using your toner, you should use a moisturizing product next. Okay, so if you are going to get this toner, make sure you have other moisturizing products or hydrating products, because that's how best I used it and it did not break me out. I love it. I love this product. It's very, very gentle, exfoliating. Get your hands on this. Next is my Aqua. I love this product so much because it is a talk and do. This gives you result that you're seeing and you love what you're seeing. This is the Aqua Licorice pH Balancing Cleansing Toner that contains licorice, and this will give you a skin brightening, hydrating toner for sensitive skin. Guys, this is so nice. If you can get your hands on this, go and get your hands on this. This cleared my dark under eye. This cleared my dark under eye. So I used to have a very dark under eye that people will be like, oh my god, you have black eye, you have dark eye, you have under eye. I never used any eye cream. Okay, I don't use eye cream. This was what cleared my under eye permanently. But prior to using this, I used to struggle with dark under eye for years. Okay, so this got rid of the dark under eye and it never came back. So this is a very nice one. It's going to balance your skin. This is going to help brighten your skin. You're going to notice a brightening. Okay, the licorice in this is very potent. It's going to brighten your face. So if you are someone that have hyperpigmentation on your face and you're trying to get routines that are going to help to treat your hyperpigmentation, make sure to add licorice in your routine. Okay, licorice with other hyperpigmentation products, you're going to see a very good result. So this is so nice and it's quite affordable. Okay, very, very affordable, very, very skin friendly for sensitive skin, very affordable, and it is fragrance free. Okay, the next toner I use is this. Okay guys, I spoke about this, so I'm going to be applying this on my face. So I go in like this on my face, so just pat it, push it inside. Okay, I use it multiple times. I don't just apply it once and let it sit. I use it multiple times. So I go over like this. It's not spilling. Okay, it's not spilling. I don't have it on my clothes. It's not spilling. It just gives you control on how to apply it. Okay, and always let your product sit on your face. Okay, there is not like, oh, let me leave this to be on my face for 1 minute, or let me leave it on my face for 2 minutes. No, let it sit. Give it time. Give it 5 minutes. Give it 7 minutes. Okay, let it just completely sit and show you the results. Okay, so with this, but that's after going multiple times. Okay, like now I'm going to be, because of this video, I'm going to use this 3 times. So I'm going to go over it on my face 3 times. So this is my second time. So this is the second time. Go the third time. So now I'm going to let this sit on my face for 7 minutes. I extend it down to my neck. For a melanin rich girl, love ceramide. Ceramide is going to change your skin. So I apply this on my body, like I pour it all over my body. Get this, both your face, both your body. So when I apply it on my body, I let it sit and sink in very well before I go in with my body lotion, then seal it up with the body oil, which is what I just did. I already did that before starting this video. Okay, because this is my body routine, it's a face routine. Next step, you go in with your serum. Okay, so toners, because the liquids should go first, then you go in with serum because serum is more thicker. A lot of people think the thickest serum should go in first, but that's not how layering works. Generally, you have to apply the products with the thinnest consistency before you progress to the thickest consistency, so as your skin can absorb product in if you are using more than one serum. So for my serums, I use these serums. So these are the serums I use on my face. Okay, these are the serums I use. So this is my hyaluronic acid serum. I always go in with immediately after my toners. This is the Niacinamide. Okay, so this contains 10% niacinamide. This is going to help reduce sebum production for melanin skin, and it also helps strengthen your skin barrier. Always need your skin barrier to be strengthened, because the more strengthened your skin barrier is, the more healthy it is. Okay, so work more on skin barrier repair products. I use this niacinamide. I also use this the Ordinary 10% niacinamide with 1% zinc. So I'm going to go in with this the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid serum. So I'm going to apply it on my face. So this is more lightweight. Let it sit for some minutes before you go in with your next serum. So you need hyaluronic acid. I use this hyaluronic acid from the Ordinary, and I also use my Hada Labo. I'll let it sit on my face for 5 to 7 minutes before I go in with my hyaluronic acid. So this is a very beautiful hyaluronic acid. You should get this, okay, to strengthen your skin barrier. If you have a very rough skin, get your Hada Labo. If you are a dark skin, an African girl, get this Hada Labo. You can get this Hada Labo, it's very nice. Or you can get the Cosrx Essence, okay, Cosrx Essence, Hada Labo, or the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. You need them in your routine. So if you can get this contains 7 types of hyaluronic acid, richly hydrating. Hyaluronic acid is very important in your routine because it helps to hydrate your skin. So it goes in immediately after your toner. It is up to 7 minutes. Next, I'm going in with my Hada Labo. So I use my fingers to take my Hada Labo and I spread it on my face. Guys, this is to heal your skin. You need a lot of hydration on your skin as a melanin skin. The thing is that your face can still look shiny, oily, but it is dehydrated. Okay, so not because your face is looking shiny you think, oh, my face is okay. Your face can be dehydrated. Okay, so use hyaluronic acid to like deeply hydrate your skin. And yes, I'm going to go in with my niacinamide, and I told you guys I always use the Ordinary niacinamide, or I use this niacinamide. So these are the 2 niacinamides I use on my face, and they really work for me. They really do the work for me. So for today's video, I will be going in with the Ordinary niacinamide on my face. So after your hyaluronic acid, go in with the Ordinary niacinamide. So niacinamide helps sebum control, oil control on your face. So when you use niacinamide, your face is not going to be looking so shiny while it is also dehydrated. So with niacinamide, for acne prone skin, girlies, it's going to help control your oil production so you stop breaking out and germs will not be building up and causing acne on your face. You need to have more of skin barrier repair, ceramides, and niacinamide, and these are my go-to always. I always let this sit for a while, then I go in with my niacinamide. So this is the Ordinary Arbutin, 2% Arbutin. This targets dark spots on my face. I'm going to make a video where I talk about products that would help clear your dark spots, because I had a very big dark spots on my face and a lot of products did not clear my dark spots. Few things cleared my dark spots, and I'm going to make a video telling you what actually works for my dark spots. So for my hyperpigmentation, after your serum is when you introduce your treatment products. Whatever products you're using for any treatment, you can introduce it. If you struggle with whitehead, blackhead, textured skin, use salicylic acid serum. Okay, so salicylic acid is going to help open up your pores, smoothen your pores, reduce the appearance of your pores, improve the texture of your face. Okay, I used to have whitehead, but I do not have whitehead. I used to have whitehead here and my nose region, but I do not have that anymore. So you get to use salicylic acid. After my Arbutin, which is my treatment serum, I go in with my moisturizers. Okay, so I have lots of moisturizers that I use. I use this Dr. Althea. I've always talked about this Dr. Althea. This is a very wonderful face moisturizer. I also use this topic cream. Okay, so this is for barrier repair. If you're someone struggling with a skin barrier or you're using actives on your skin, you can use this. And I also use this Medicube. Okay, so this is the Medicube Collagen Jelly Cream. I've also talked about this cream. Medicube is more heavy texture. It is not lightweight. It has full coverage. How it looks is like jelly. I use this mostly at night. It's more thicker than other of my moisturizers. So for this video, I'm going to be using this topic cream on my face. I don't know why I always do like this. I always spot apply it, pushing it in. So this is well absorbing. So this is the topic cream Sika Soothing Cream. Okay, so guys, I've spoken about this. You can watch the video I have on this face moisturizer. This is a very, very beautiful face moisturizer. It helps to calm your face, to soothe your face if you have sensitive skin or you easily irritate on your face. Get your topic cream it is going to help, and it has this after shine. So after applying it on your face, you're going to notice a shiny finish. Okay, so guys, I forgot to tell you guys, I use the azelaic acid on my face, around this area of my face. I have hyperpigmentation there, so I use my azelaic acid. This is the azelaic acid I use from Exanic. I don't know if that's the pronunciation. So this is the 20% azelaic acid. I use it on my face. I have to apply because it's 20% and it's high concentration, so I go in with my moisturizer, then I apply it on my face. This is very active. Like if you have hyperpigmentation on your face, if you have stubborn dark spots, if your face is darker than your body, get to this. Okay, so this is 20%, which is very high, guys. It is very high. So if you cannot control it, start with the 10% because it can be stinging on the skin, has this burning sensation it gives on the body. And next is my sunscreen. Okay, the two sunscreens I love using is this is the La Roche-Posay. So this is the oil control fluid. I use this one, or I use this Hatomugi. Okay, so these two sunscreens are the ones I use with my Skin Aqua, but Skin Aqua is finished, so these are the two I'm currently on, and they serve me very, very well. They serve me better. Okay, so this I go in with this one, but I'm not going to be using it in this video. So guys, sunscreen is the last step in your skincare routine. I'm going to do my lip combo, so I'll show you guys how my face is after this whole makeup process. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching up to this level. We've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share the video to your friends. Okay, so this is how you layer your products. One thing to note in skincare is consistency is the key. There are people that have beautiful skin, naturally they have beautiful skin. There are people that need skincare for them to boost their skin radiance, so it depends on the table you are in. If you're on the table that needs to boost their skin radiance, consistency is the key. Take your time, use good products, be on the good products, and you will see your massive results with it. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.